So welcome back to my channel. I have first thing to introduce. Well, first thing first, I have a new family member which I want to introduce you to you guys. This is my baby. His name is Bagheera. He is 12 weeks old now, and I love him so much. Mm. And he bites me a lot for some reason, but apparently it's a puppy thing. I hope so anyway. But I just want you guys to see how my baby is looking like. Say hello, YouTube. Hey, hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Alright, he's getting a little bit itchy now, so I'm gonna put him down. So welcome back to my channel, guys. So I know it's been a very long time again since I posted another video, but I must say this pregnancy thing is not easy. It's a difficult task. I have my moments, I have my days when I'm really emotional and stressed out, and my hormones been all over the place. And I was just taking really easy over the holidays and just wanted to spend some time with my husband, and because it was my first Christmas and New Year in Canada as well, so I just wanted to enjoy some family time. And this little guy is quite handful as well, so just wanted to spend some time with him. So this is my first creation for 2017. I promise, well, I'm not gonna promise, but I'll try my best to be more regular on YouTube. I always say that, but this time I'll definitely will be. I will be actually doing another video straight after that as well. That would be a review, so just stay tuned for that as well. But if you want to see how to create this look, just carry on watching. This is my kind of like a daily go-to brown smoky eye, but I'm actually very impressed with a couple of new products I use for this look. Especially, I just want to point this out. This is my Morphe palette. I actually got this palette, this is 35K palette, and I use my Morphe Me rewards points to get this palette because I just saw it and I was like, okay, let me just try this. And I cannot believe how nice the colors are. Oh my god. Let's just take a breather for a minute. Oh my god, especially this color is like, Morphe just do this color separate as the highlighter. This is what I have on my cheeks today. This is what I used as a highlighter all over my face and on the inner corner of my eyes as well. And this is just absolutely stunning shade for something I didn't even pay for it. I just got it as being a good loyal member of Morphe. I am very impressed with this palette. So if you want to see how to create this look, just carry on watching.
Okay guys, so we are starting with our face primer today. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow as my face base. I'm applying this with my fingers and I'm going to blend this with my hands. For foundation, I'm using Clinique Beyond Perfection Foundation Concealer in shade 09 Neutral. I've also sprayed my face with NYX Cosmetic Dewy Finish Setting Spray to set or lock my foundation in place. For eye base, I'm using NYX Cosmetics HD Concealer in shade Beige. I'm applying this all over my eyelid and blending it up in my brow bone using my Sigma 3D Precision brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to do that. To set the eye base, I'm using my Revlon Photography powder in shade 010. And for eyeshadow, I'm using my Morphe 35K palette. I'm taking peachy shade as my transition shade. Next, I'm taking a brown shade and applying this on my outer V with my Sigma E40 brush. But while I'm doing this, I'm not taking this shade all the way to my inner corner. I'm just keeping it just on the outer V. So the idea is just to blend this shade to create like a cat eye effect, and I'm using a separate blending brush, and this one is from ColourPop to just give me a guideline on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking a slightly darker shade, more like a brown, like reddish brown shade, and I'm applying this using my Morphe 562 brush. This is going to help deepen my crease and give me that smoky outer V effect. And this brush is perfect brush to do this. I'm very impressed with this brush. I didn't had this in my collection, but I have joined a Morphe Me membership last year, and I'm so glad I did, because some of the brushes I received through this membership, I didn't had that in my collection, and I'm glad to receive them, because first of all, I get to try them, and it's just amazing. Sometimes you don't even know the brush is there for a right technique, but until you actually try it on. So I'm really happy to be a part of Morphe Me membership, and I'm just right now I'm just deepen up the crease with the same brown shade and the same brush. And while I'm doing this technique, I'm keeping the Sigma brush right close to me, so I'm keep going backward and forward with the same brush to make sure there are no harsh lines and everything is looking smooth and blending nicely together. So I'm still doing the deepen up my outer V. For this particular video, I'm not doing a fast track or something. I just wanted to do like a like slow motion, not slow motion, but like a normal recording, so you can see what I'm doing. And now I'm taking my Morphe M560 brush. It's more like a, you can say it's a precise pencil brush, but it's not very thin. It's quite thick, but it's a very good one to create that cat eye like or a wing liner look, but not having a wing liner, but you want to create a wing liner look. So that's what I'm doing right now here. So I'm not just creating a wing liner, but I'm just creating a cat eye effect. And for my lid, for well, for rest of my lid, I'm using Makeupgeek Cosmetics eyeshadow in shade Beaches and Cream. I love this shade. Well, Peach Smoothie is my favorite anyway, but this shade I'm literally fell in love with, and I think it's replacing my love for Peach Smoothie now. And I'm applying this from inner corner of my eye to the remaining part of my lid, and I'm using a ColourPop shader brush to apply this shade or to apply this shadow. And I'm going to blend this shadow with the Morphe brown, like reddish brown shade, but I'm going to blend this with using my Morphe brush to make sure everything is blending nicely and looking a nice gradient. And for my eyeliner, I'm using Too Faced sketch liner. This is in shade black. For my mascara, I'm using Tarte Cosmetic Tartiest mascara before applying my lashes. And for lashes, I'm using House of Lashes in style Iconic. For highlighting, I'm using Tarte Cosmetics Aqua Concealer in shade Light and blending this using my Morphe Beauty Sponge. As you can see, the areas I usually highlight, or the way I like to highlight. So I'm actually starting to doing this. I'm not keeping the concealer very close to my eye. I'm keeping most of the product quite in a corner of my eye, like more near the nose, and start blending it from there. And whatever product is left, then I take it quite close to my lower lash line. In that way I have a less creasing. For some reason I'm struggling with a lot of under eye dehydration, and it's a bit of a problem for me right now. And I'm using my RCMA no color powder to set the under eye area. For contour, I'm using my Tarte Cosmetics Sculptor in shade Princess Park Avenue, and I'm going to blend this using my MAC Cosmetics, I think. Oh yeah, it is MAC Cosmetics brush, and the number is 125. I believe it's a dual fiber brush, a stipple brush. I find this brush really nice to blend the cream contour. I'm quite in love with this brush. I've been using it for nearly a year and a half now. I do have other brushes as well, but for some reason for cream contour I always go back to the same brush, and I find it easy to blend with this one. And for my nose contour, I'm using a Morphe brush to blend. And this brush from Morphe is a part of a Morphe contour set brush. I think it's a I believe it is a contour brush set. It's kind of like a very pencil brush, but very thick, and it's kind of like in a white handle. I don't remember exactly the name of the set because I got it a long time ago. I believe it was some point, not last year, year before that. So I have these brushes for a long time now. But I'm 100% sure I've seen these on Morphe's website still, so you can still buy the brushes. It's a set of 5 brushes. So if you're interested, you can check out the Morphe's website, or I will try to put the link in the description box below. And I'm just using the RCMA powder just to define the contour. I'm just leaving this baking technique only for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'm just blending it with the brush. For to set rest of my face, I'm using Chanel Double Powder Compact in shade 05, and to set the rest of my contoured area, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm mixing all 3 contour shades together and just setting up the whole contour area. And I'm using the Morphe 512 brush to do that. Again, this brush literally fell in love with. Now I'm just finishing off my lower lash line. I'm just applying that reddish brown shade using my Morphe brush, and this is a Sigma E15. I believe it's a eye definer brush, and I'm using the darker shade, the dark brown shade I use for the cat eye effect, and I'm just highlighting the outer V of my eye. So I'm not taking this shade all the way in, I'm just keeping it in the outer V and blending it with the pencil brush. For waterline, I used a Skin Ink eye brightening pencil, and for the inner corner highlighting, I'm using the same Morphe palette, and it's the one of my favorite shades from the whole palette. It's just I cannot explain my love for this, or cannot express my love for this shade. I'm literally in love with this shade right now. And for blush, I'm using the Milani Cosmetic blush in shade Luminous. um Perfect match for this look. I really needed something exactly this kind of blush which will give me the glow but give me a little bit color on my cheeks but don't overpower anything. So it was a perfect match. And now I'm just setting everything with my NYX Cosmetics Dewy Finish setting spray before I apply my face highlighter. So I am actually doing this technique quite a lot, where I apply my setting spray first and then I do my face highlighting. It just comes out a little bit more brighter and just a little bit more pop in. So I'm using the same eyeshadow which I use for my inner corner to do my face highlighting from the Morphe palette. As I mentioned in the whole video now, I'm literally in love with this eyeshadow shade. It's amazing. And for my lip liner, I'm using MAC Cosmetics lip liner in shade Spice. I'm going to outline my lips with this first, and then going to film all my lips using the same pencil, and that will give me a really nice lip base as well before I apply my liquid lipstick. And I'm using today ABH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in shade ASHTON. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.